it's our responsibility to continuously surprise our customers and give them something which we call as a latent demand, a demand which comes in after you have experienced something different and you say, oh, is that possible? Before I go to the product, I just wanted to give you a brief introduction about the organization, etc. I know most of you have been associated with Orient as a brand, uh, but still, I think as abundant caution, I will share some of the things with you. Orient Electric, it's a part of 2.4 billion CK Birla Group, a group which is known for its values, trust, entrepreneurship. It's over a 68 years old organization, known for the most trusted brands and has been rated amongst the most trusted brands amongst customers. We are the biggest exporters of fans from India. Very widely distributed, widely available, more than 125,000 outlets will have Orient products. We are also the largest manufacturer of fans in India, and globally we are present in more than 35 plus countries. We are a thought leader, we have always been a thought leader in fans. We were the first ones who thought, and we talked to customers and learned from customers that customers require peaceful sleep. Fans were noisy and we had taken it for granted that fans will make a noise because they flow air. So air cutting noise is normal. So for the first time, we brought in aerodynamically designed fans called the Aero series, and we were the first ones to introduce the silent fans in the market. We also brought in the lifestyle range, a range for the premium consumers, a 5-blade TPW, a TPW fan which will give high airflow without making a lot of noise. Aero Slim has been a market disruptor. A very unique looking fan. It's an IoT enabled fan. It was the first BLDC fan in that range, IoT enabled completely. And in that segment, it still is the highest selling fan. In the premium segment, when I say premium, I normally say from now more than 5,000 plus fans, we clearly a dominant player with more than 40% market share there. In BLDC fans, we have the widest range of products. Our product range starts right from the very basic fan, goes up to the Aero Slim, which is more than 10,000 plus, and covers the entire spectrum. Consumer centricity has been the center of our growth. Every product and service that we offer, based on consumer needs and expectations. And therefore, most of our products are towards the emerging consumer trends. And most of them are the first ones which define the emerging consumer trends. Convenience is the key consideration amongst the consumers, and they're looking for the quietest and the easiest way of getting the things done. Aspirations are rising amongst the affluent people. We all know, if you read the recent newspapers, the top end products are continuously growing way ahead of the industry average. The new generation is far more aware of the environment, sustainability. Energy efficient products therefore are gaining importance. They are gaining a favor amongst the new generation very specifically. We have all seen the very fast change from the CFL to LEDs. most of the houses today have already changed to LEDs. Amongst the government initiatives for the consumer side, the BEE star rating has been taking on very, very fast efforts in that direction. We look at air conditioners, water heaters, we will see a very strong drive by the government and by the organization in making the products power efficient. And now it has entered into fans also. The spaces are becoming confined, and there is a need for more portable appliances, more convenience giving appliances in the house. People are spending more time indoors. So they are willing to spend more on appliances that make their life easier, give them a comfort in their house. Looking at these trends, we thought what more we could offer to our consumers, and then we looked at fans. Indian summers, they are incomplete without fans, and we all are aware of this. But then, I don't know how many of you are aware that when the ambient temperature goes beyond 34, fans are not comfortable. Are you aware about it? And let me just tell you the reason for that. The reason is that our skin temperature is in the range of 32 to 35 degrees centigrade. And when the air, which is displacing the air next to our skin, is at a temperature warmer than 34, we feel uncomfortable. And therefore, under such situation, people turn to either air conditioners or air coolers. But both of them have their own limitations. There are space constraints in the house, so putting a cooler becomes a problem. During humid environments, they are not very effective because coolers specifically work on evaporative cooling. So in humid environment, it doesn't work very efficiently. There are higher electricity bills. Especially the older people, they complain about joint aches, etc. when they sleep in closed environment with cooling. That happens because this is not a natural kind of cooling, and secondly, it's a closed space. The same air is circulating. We're not used to that kind of an environment naturally. You also will be hearing about the dry skin and dry eyes in the closed environment cooling. So there are many constraints of such kind of cooling. All this inspired us to think of something. And we said, can we have a fan which can deliver cool air without compromising on either the fresh air, or on the electricity, or on the humidity, or the noise level, or the style? It was a very difficult call. And so we came up with something truly unique, innovative, and disruptive. Let's have a look at our latest innovation. Can I invite Anika, you met her, and Mr. Gaurav, he is the head of our fans division. Let's welcome them to launch the product. Well, let's have a look at this product. Is this silence because it's awestruck or you like it? Can we have a round of applause? Thank you. So let's see how does it work. With this fan, one can experience a temperature drop of up to 12 degrees centigrade in the breeze. Well, you can also add some ice and the temperature can further go down. It's sleek and it's portable, makes it perfect for all kind of living spaces. It has a water reservoir on the bottom. A 4.5 liter of water is sufficient to constantly give you cool air for up to 8 hours. The idea of 8 hours was, can it be there for the whole night while I sleep? So 4.5 liters is all that it takes to provide you cool air through the night. And actually it also gives you an idea of how much humidity it will be able to add. So the amount of humidity it adds is very small compared to a normal cooler. Of course, it has wheels for easy portability. You can add a fragrance of your choice and add aroma in the room. A nice way of bringing freshness in the middle of hot summer. You can add rose, jasmine, you can add khus during summer, it gives you freshness. Some of you who may like eucalyptus, possible you can put that, and even mosquitoes will not come. There's a eucalyptus aroma. So it has its own kind of flexibility and lots of uses around it. I'll not talk much on the electricity consumption. Of course, it's most power efficient amongst all the comparable things. But well, they're not comparable because it's a completely different space altogether. So I will not drive too much into power consumption, but all I would want to say is that this provides the most power efficient solution amongst all the options that are available beyond a fan. Of course, it comes with a remote. All the functions of the cooling, the cloud, you can control the cloud. There are at 3 different levels. You can have low cloud, medium cloud, high cloud, depending on what kind of environment you are in. When the ambient and humidity is very high, maybe you don't need as much cloud. But when it's very dry, you will possibly use all the 3 clouds. It has a breeze mode. You know, there is a difference between tez hawa or hawa ka jhonka. Do you know? Hawa ka jhonka is a very pleasant feeling. Tez hawa is not as pleasant a feeling. So it has a breeze mode which gives you that variation in the speed of air and provides you that comfort of a normal good breeze that you feel. Of course, its blades are silent, aerodynamically designed blades. It can oscillate at 30 degrees and it has a nice gliding tilt, and you can tilt the fan by around 10 degrees. So suppose you are sitting on a low chair, or you are lying down on a bed and you want the fan to face you, the kind of variation is possible in this. Experience the power of cloud cooling. It's not a fan, it's not an AC, it's not a cooler, it's something beyond, something meant for Indian consumer. Thank you so much.